Hi, I'm Brickroad. Welcome back to Lemmings. Let's go ahead and play. We're on Wild 2, the Lemming Hotel. Alright, we got a little bit of everything. 4 blockers and more than that of everything else. We got quite a ways to go as well. I've got to save... I can blow up 20 of these nerds? Huh. Okay. Alright, let me see here. Then I think what I want to do is build up to the wall, have a guy climb over. What kind of drop height am I looking at here? Like, they'll die if they drop all the way down, but I could dig some of this down. Maybe even build to the wall and mine some of this down, and then build over it. I'm going to do it all with one workhorse, though, if I do that. Because blocker, I can blow this blocker up later. We're going to be building over this. I've got 9 builders, so 1, 2, 3... looks like we need to go up to here, so we'll call that 2. Looks like we're gonna. This is a wall, so we're probably gonna be bashing through. So that gets to 7, 8, and then look at this. I think we're just gonna send a workhorse over and see what the situation kind of looks like. Is what we're gonna do. So you need to be a builder. You're going to block. Go ahead and pop the release right here. You're also going to block. Alright, so he'll turn around. And yeah, I think we'll mine when we come down here. See what this looks like. Yeah, that doesn't break anything. We'll get ready to build when he gets to the end. That actually looks good. I like this. I like what's happening here. So we just bash through this icicle. And that should be perfectly fine. Excellent. Alright, so... we build from here. Oh, I didn't check for traps. Looks like nothing's gonna jump out at us, and this is a safe drop height. So I think we want to build up from here. This looks like a wall, question mark. So we got 6 builders, so we're looking at probably 2 here. 2 here, we'll say it's 4. And then 5, 6. So this must not... we can't use 2 here. This, I believe, is going to take 2. But we want to not take 2 there, if possible. Yeah, this is almost certainly going to take 2. Oh, we also don't want him to turn around, though. We don't want him walking back left at all. Which is exactly what's going to happen. Alright, let's actually rewind that a little bit, then. What if we come back from, like, here? Like that. We need him to not walk left, because the only way I have to turn him around... oh, I guess I could bash against this iron here. Or mine against it or something would also do the trick. But we're gonna... we have a time crunch. Excuse you! Oh, you nerd. I was pointing out the time crunch that we're having here. Ooh, this is... let me take a step. Perfect. That does it. That does it right there. I want to see what happens when he gets to this wall. I suspect he's going to bounce off of this flat part and start going to the left. If he does that, I'll have him bash through and then build from the other side. Let's see what happens. He does indeed bounce off of that. Okay, so let's get a basher ready. And hopefully we can do this in one builder. He's an ascender right now. Now he's a basher. Okay. I guess ascender is what's happening when he steps up a hill, maybe? Question mark? Okay, so that's going to seal. So we're going to have to do a builder here, bash... builds to the next one, bash, and then build a 3rd time. We might actually want to dig down a little bit. Depends on what the height's going to look like. Or maybe we just get them building and then dig down so they don't fall in this little cranny here. I'm sorry I said the word cranny. It was appropriate in this context, so... that seals up, so we're good there. In fact, we might have wanted to come a little lower there, to be honest. Alright, come through this. You can't make him build out of that. That's very interesting. He just doesn't want to. Huh. Because he's going to hit his head up there. Oh, wait, no. There we go. We can force him through. No, no, no. Oh, you're going the wrong way now, pal. Ooh, that's bad. Let's catch that pixel again. That one there. We just got to get ready to... I'm going to say mine. Step up there and then mine. Like that. Yes. Perfect. Then I need him to dig a little bit. In fact, we can get these fools going now. And I think we just build towards the bottom of this and we're all good. What's my drop height here? So if we build from there, we should be in good shape. Alright, here comes the horde. Go ahead and blow this guy out. And I think we got everybody safely to the Lemming Hotel. Wow, because some of these had to be pixel perfect. Like this stretch had to be perfect. This had to be perfect. Imagine playing this level and not noticing this little 1 pixel gap that Lemmings will absolutely fall into. Hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was, of course, a couple days ago. Peanut and I actually... It takes us like 2 days to cook everything for Thanksgiving. We had all our family over. We had a great time. Had a great holiday. Fridge is completely still stuffed with leftovers. I have like 6 pies in the house. Lemming Rhythms. Alright, what do we got? We got 1 floater, 4 blockers, 8 builders, 4 bashers, 2 miners, 6 diggers. And I can lose a bunch of these guys. I kind of want to see if I can get up into this chain work here. Because what's my other plan? I guess my plan is to get him digging, block everybody else off, and then when I'm ready I can have the second group dig down and then bash into the first dig tunnel. 8 builders. It looks probably like 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go with my gut on this and not try to overcomplicate things to start with. So we'll just get some blockers up here. Go ahead and release the horde. I wonder if I should have started digging a little later, actually. Because I wonder if I can reach this platform with 2 builds. So if I can do that... Because this situation here looks a little tricky, if I'm being honest. Let's see where we land. Let's see where we get to. We'll let him take a step and try to space this bridge out a little bit. He's going to shrug. He's going to take a step. Okay, so that actually does get us up to the second one. Now, I wonder if we're going to have to try to seal this perfectly. We're going to look at all the pixels here. And, okay, so we're fine there. And this looks like it actually will work. That's a seal right there. And I think we'll do the same thing on the next 2, actually. And then we should have a builder left over when we're ready to go. But we are going to have to let the horde out here pretty soon. I think when we start building this bridge, maybe, we'll start digging this down. Where's my drop height at, actually? So I don't have to dig very far. I've got to dig down 1, 2... If we dig down 4 bricks, we'll be safe. So he does all this without turning around. And right there. And we'll start digging. So that should be just about safe right there. Let's get this last bridge building here. And now let's find my digger. Where is he at? There he is. That gets everybody out, and I think we got this. I think we nailed it. No problems today. I think just finding that first digger was the tricky part of this level. And sorry guys, we gotta nuke you fellas, because I don't have any actual bombers to use against you. Ah, good stuff. Meeting adjourned. Alright, got 2 climbers, 2 floaters, 2 blockers, 8 builders, 7 bashers, and 2 diggers, and we're going over here. So build, build, build. That's 3 builders. That leaves us with 5 for the rest of the level. I wonder what this looks like here. It looks like we drop all the way into that hole. I wonder if we want to dig through this, land on this little gubbin. 2 builds, 3, 4. We probably want to go from this rock all the way up to here, honestly. And we're going to need to use a builder over here to keep people from falling down into the situation, because I got to save everybody. So let's... It's not going to happen on the first guy, though. So if I use this builder here to delay that man... Or I could use a digger here to get everybody down here, and this builder... Ooh, maybe a digger can do it. If we dig right, like, here. Okay, so that's going to get everybody walking on over here. So I wonder if I want to bash through... I don't want to get everybody stuck in here, is the problem. That would be bad. Or, how many bashers do I have? 7. I could let everybody get stuck in here. Bash through in here. Send a guy... Turn one guy around by building here, so he's going the other way. Bash in. Let a guy bash right. That would get everybody kind of in this situation blocked against this wall. I don't know. I think we're just going to have to kind of play with it. See what happens. It's kind of hard to tell on these rocky levels, like, what's going to block the lemmings and what's not. I think this drop ought to be safe. Into that little hole. And then I can bash them out of the hole, probably. Oh, we're going to get stuck in here, too. Yeah, this is silly. We're just going to have to kind of play with this and see where we go. Will they walk up this, I wonder? Let's find out. They will indeed. And I can get them up here and then over here with 2 more builders, or I can just bash right through. And they're going to drop into the bottom hole. Ooh, okay. No, that's not a safe drop at all. We would have to do something like this. I even said that at the beginning, didn't I? But they got to dig pretty far. Yeah, they have to dig pretty far. Alright, let's go ahead and restart this. Let's blow up all the nerds. Sorry, guys. So we're going to get everybody trapped in one of these little holes. Just a question of which one. And then have enough bashers to get everybody out again. So where do I want to stick people? I don't have a miner to do it. A miner would be ideal. I do have a blocker that could do it, potentially. Let's dig down. We'll set a blocker up here, and then somebody could probably just bash him out, is my guess. So let's do that. I don't need two of you guys, but I want a blocker right here. And then we'll get you bashing. Yeah, when the time comes, we can just bash that blocker out. So let's go ahead and pop this release rate up. Our digger has stopped. The whole horde is coming out. Alright, then it's just a matter of building up. He's going to turn around on that. I think that's okay. We'll just let him do it. We got some time on this level. We got some time to get sufficiently stupid. But we're looking at probably 2 builders here. And maybe another... This 1 or 2. So you're going to turn around. So we should walk up and over this little gubbin down into here. But I think I want to actually build from this part of the gubbin. So he drops onto this gubbin, and then I think I want to build from the top of this gubbin up to the iron. Yeah, that's what we want, right there. That's good. We'll drop onto this. And then from the top of this, this looks like a good build to me. It looks like we should get all the way up to this iron. Ooh, we might be a little too high. If we're too high, we can just come down from the side of this gubbin. No, actually, we're right on schedule here. Good placement. But yeah, we could have just let him walk down a little bit and build from like right about here, so. That's excellent. He's all done, and then we just build over this. And we just bash this. We find somebody who can bash the floor out from under this blocker. And it should save the blocker. There he goes. Excellent work. Everybody's coming home. And I had one more builder, so I wonder if you could, with 3, if we would have saved these 3 builders, 1, 2, 3, we would have had 4 builders to try to zigzag our way up this mountain here. If we had done this, the version where we bash all the way over and let everybody through this way, make a tunnel deep under the earth. Lemming head. It's a bomber level. Okay. We got 4 builders. I guess we're going to build up from the bottom, perhaps. So I guess we just start blowing up the wall. What's his drop looking like? This is a safe drop. Where do we die? Safe drop. We're safe all the way through there. Okay. Problem is, though, we're going to blow our way into a hole. Once we get down to the bottom, we can just put a blocker anywhere over here, because we don't have to save everybody. So I think we'd have to waste blockers doing this in the vanilla version of the game, but because we're in neolemmix, we can do these cheeseball bomber situations. So we're all going to get stuck here now, right? Oh no, we're going to get stuck. They won't walk up that. I kind of want them to walk up that if I can hack it. I don't think it's any better, though. Whatever, we'll go down this way, it's fine. Alright, what's my drop look like here, though? As long as we're dropping from the bottom, we're going to be okay. Something like this. Should be fine. And then, that man can be our builder. And I guess we're going to start... We got 4 builders. So we have to perfectly measure this. We're going to start from this line, and then we'll course correct later if we have to. We'll pop our release rate while we're at it. And yeah, the drop plate's not going to be an issue here. There's nowhere in this spot where we can accidentally kill people. Or lemmings. I guess lemmings count as people. Oops. I guess it doesn't matter that much. We can just get you. I think that's not a bad spot. I think we'll get up there with our 2 more builders. Ah. Drinking an ice-cold, delicious green tea today. That barely seals up, but I think it does seal. So we should have solved this level. We have a variety of delicious canned beverages in the house because all the Thanksgiving leftovers. We had a big cooler full of drinks for everybody. And everybody takes Thanksgiving leftovers home, right? My wife buys Tupperware specifically for that. Every year she buys a big pack of Tupperware and gives one to everybody. Says, fill this up before you leave. But nobody's going to take, like, cans of soda home, right? So I'm pretty good on soda and iced tea and bottled water and stuff through December, probably. Good old Mr. Schnoz in the back. No problem on that level. Just a quickie. Quickie spelled with a Y, a little unconventional. Alright, we got 2 bombers, 4 builders, 3 bashers, 2 miners, 2 diggers. And all we gotta do is get the mans over here. What's the trick? So I can bash. I don't know what they're going to do with this lattice work here. If they'll walk up through this or not. I suspect not. It looks like it's pretty thick lattice work. But we won't know until we try. They actually do, which means we're going to die right there. Okay. We've got miners. Like, you can mine through this. Alright, so I think it's going to come down to just... I think we're going to have to bash in and then mine from here. Because I want to break through this. I want to build from here. The drop height looks fine, and then we can just mine or dig or whatever through this. Question is, how am I going to keep the peoples safe in here until that happens? If I dig them down into here, I don't think I've got a way to get them back out safely. I also don't know if this seals. If we get one guy over here, is he just going to drop in? If the guy turns around, he'll come back here, and I can, like, dig down and build to catch everybody coming out. Yeah, you know what? Let's try that, actually. So you can bash through that. Alright, so I've got 2 more bashers. I want to come... Ooh, he'll go all the way through that. I don't know that I want that. I got 2 miners. Where do we mine to? Let's do this. Let's pop the release rate. Ew! Ew! No, this is easy enough to fix, though. It is going to require some fancy footwork, because you're mining, and you, my friend, just need to build, like right there. Okay. Let's get the next miner ready. Ooh, that was too close in. I don't want to dig down from here. Inappropriate miner location. I guess we could use the 2 miners here. Because mine and mine, I want to build from here, and then we're going to have to build here to turn them around. So that's 1, 2, 3. Use my digger, so I can't use 2 miners here. You know what I can do, though? I have an idea. Oops, I didn't mean to push that button. I meant to push the arrow button so I could select which lemming, like which direction he's facing, and I pushed the rewind button instead. Because I'm a big stupid butt. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, so that's good. Now I want you to dig. This isn't going to work. That didn't work. Okay, let's actually... So we're going to have to come closer to the wall there. Clearly. So you start digging. Okay, so that's good. We need him to come almost to the ground level down here, though. He needs to come way down low. Just about there. We'll try that. This looks pretty good. Will he stop here? He does. That's fine. Wait, why did you... Ooh, why though? Ooh, that's not good. How does that not seal? How did he get up... How did he place a block there if it doesn't seal? Wow. That's a very interesting problem. Alright, this is not an insurmountable problem, though. I think what we're going to need is just more... He's just a little more material to work with in his dig tunnel. He's digging out a little more this time. He's a little deeper into the column, so to speak. So we should be in a better position now. We still want him to come down real low, though. Just about there. That definitely looks like a seal. That's a lot better. Okay, so now let's hit this with a miner once. He should fall down. So he does. And now he's got to make sure we're in. I think that's good enough. I think all we got to do now is bust this wall down. Perfect. Looks like Mr. Schnoz is our workhorse. Nah, not quite. He's going to drop back down to the... Drop back down into the horde. The workhorse decided he wanted to blend back into the crowd. Be a civilian lemming once again. And you know what? Who could begrudge him that? You take the high road. And I'll take the low road, and I don't know any of the other words of that song. This looks like a level with hidden traps. Oh, wait a minute. We got a double level happening here. What do we got? 3 climbers, 3 builders, 7 bashers, 2 diggers. And I don't think we're in any danger of lemmings walking off the side on either part. We have to build over this. These guys are all going to get trapped in here. Bash, bash, bash. Bash, bash, bash. So 6 bashers, we solve the bottom. The top, we need a builder. I don't... So we have to build up to this, right? we're going to build up to this. A climber is going to have to bash through this, I think. Or we might have to build up to this. So 1 builder, 2 builders, 3 builders. I think we're okay here. As long as the horde doesn't get trapped in this little pit here. So I want to cover this pit with the very first block. Like that. So they're good. These guys, I think we just want to bash them on home. So because I sealed this up with 1 block, they're just going to go back and forth there, which is completely fine. We'll bash through this. Yikes! I was not expecting that. Oh, there is a little... There's a break in that chain there. Well, I can do something about that. Oh, I don't need to bash through the chain. Okay, interesting. Alright, so it's not worth it trying to get it out of that chain. No problem. We'll let them just drop out of the chain. So should I bash through all these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to get anybody stuck here, though. Is an issue. If anybody gets stuck in here, I can't get them out very easily. These guys, I think, are done, because I think they'll walk up and over this. So this is the question to my mind here. Let's do something like this. We'll get this going. And then before he... Oh, this is going to take fewer bashers than I thought. Yeah, they're done. Okay, so I just got to build up over this hole, and then we use our... Oh, we have 2 bashers left. I misunderestimated how many bashers we had. Easy peasy. I feel like some of these wild levels are a lot easier than the crazy ones that came before. Plenty of time, even. So it started us at a 99 release rate, but it was really because we had 2 entrances. Functionally, it was like having 2 entrances at 50 release rate, which is why we were able to get 1 brick down over this little gap. If it was really an actual, factual 99 release rate, we would have fallen into that. It's a tight fit. 10 climbers, 10 floaters, a bomber, a blocker, a builder. And we got to save everybody. So everybody's going to climb and float. We can't use the blocker. If we could use the bomber, we could blow a hole here and then build into it to create a little turnaround, but that's not something we can do. Like, this is just something that has to happen, right? So where are we going to build at? He's not going to make it over here. Oh, he might. He does. I think that's it. Because, yeah, everybody's going to climb up and out. No problem. Probably the release rate needed to come out sooner, though. Probably I need to leave that gap between the first 2 and then pump the release rate for everybody else. Because, yeah, we're not going to clear this timer. But that's fine. I think finding the right pixel to build on was really the only challenge of this level. Alright. You know, I actually could have stretched this a little bit further, making him a floater when he was very close to the ground, but it looks like the level doesn't require that kind of precision. This should do it. We're sealed. Nobody can climb up over this rock wall. What is this, a rock tree? It sounds like some kind of nightmare Pokemon. Yep, and we got all this under the time limit this time. We just have to play around with the release rate a little bit. I guess that's what they meant by it's a tight fit. Ice Station Lemming. Do I have a... No, okay. No traps of any kind. How are we going to get the dudes up in here? I have to save everybody. What's my drop look like over on this side here? I think we're going to send Lemming up with a builder. Let him come over here, dig down, build up to this wall, and then these guys build up and bash over to it. I'm going to work under that assumption. So we're going to do this. Oh, wait a minute. Did you see? I see my mistake that I made? I don't have enough earth moving to get through this ladder now. Nope, you know what? We're going to have to pop the release rate all the way up and have the last Lemming over in the top do this. So let's go ahead and pop that right from the beginning, right from the get-go. Meanwhile, these guys down here will build from back here. Get them going. My man here. Because I want them to be bashing in through about here. Because his bridge is going to start down here probably. And I think it all should line up just fine. Do I have drop height concerns here? I don't think I do. I think we're fine. Actually, I don't think this is going to work out. Oh, you know what? It may. It might. We bash from the right, not the left, and it'll be fine. Yeah, because we bash from the left, we're going to bust through the bridge. But this should seal up okay. We got tons of builders left. Alright, so now we just bash through this. We should be up here. We should get up, and then we just build up from the right, and I think everybody's okay. Welcome to my tunnel, fam. Alright. Build from back there, and I think we're golden. Just got to get everybody up out of the basement there, that's all. Yeah, the only trick to this level was using the last... we don't know if it's for sure Mr. Schnoz. Because remember, Mr. Schnoz is always in the back, but he's always... Like, this guy here is Mr. Schnoz. Here he is. It was like a Mr. Schnoz in training up in the top. The guy who's gunning for Mr. Schnoz's job. But no, right here. 2 minutes. Come on, man. Come on. Let's hustle. My original thought was just dig through the bridge and then rebuild the bridge later if I need it, but obviously you don't need it. Higgledy piggledy. I can kill 20. I got 6 builders, 2 bashers, 2 diggers. What? I wonder if we're going to bash all the way through this at once. So we're going to have to build over this, then dig down, and then build up from this. So that's 3 builders. And then bash all the way across and along the top. The question is, how do we save the peoples? I think I have an idea. We'll leave the release rate where it is. So we do have 2 diggers, and I think we can put them both to use. So we're going to lose some here. Just 2. It's fewer than I thought. I think I got him too late. So we are going to have to use a couple of builders here. So this is going to seal up. And then this is going to... Oh, they're going to keep going off to the left, though. This isn't going to work. I'm going to do this without making a seal at all, and just see where we end up. As far as murdering the Lemming men's. Because we are going to have to murder some number of them, unfortunately. And hopefully we have enough to get through the day. So now we just build up through here. How many more can I spare? That's the last builder, so I'm actually gonna delay these guys, because I don't need any more builders after this. You can get delayed too. Alright, so that should seal up, and now we just have to bash through. I want to catch him like right here, I think. Something like this. And it should seal up just fine. Let's go ahead and pop the release rate. I think we're okay. I think we have 70 on the board. We killed 10. We only need 60. And we're turning around off of this green crystal. So yeah, we should be okay now. We should be in good shape. Whew! Is this Mr. Schnoz here? Nah, this up here is Mr. Schnoz. This guy here. This is Mr. Schnoz right here. No, it's not. It was a fake Mr. Schnoz. That guy was just wearing a Mr. Schnoz Halloween costume. We got plenty. We're fine. Whew. This is kind of a... Anytime you play a level in Lemmings where you just kind of have to let them die as you're building something, that's always a tough scene, man. But yeah, we're in good shape. Everybody's... Well, not everybody is okay. Some of them are at the bottom of this bottomless pit. Mutiny on the Bounty. Alright, so we're actually going to start walking off to the left almost immediately. He's going to just... We can seal that probably with one guy. We need to get over here. If we seal this, and then seal this, that's a builder to seal this, a builder to... Actually, I could use a basher here too, but I've only got the one basher. And I don't like this at all. Got 9 builders. So 1, 2, probably 3, 4 to get everybody up here. 5 to get everybody to the bridge. I'm not sure if they'll walk through any part of this chain or not. Well, I guess we're going to find out. So 5. We're going to have to send a floater down to climb up this. I don't have a digger. He's going to have to mine down into this a little bit. Build to turn around. I just build right into this wall to turn around, can't I? I don't have a digger. I need to get him on this platform facing left so we can build up to this wall. But even then, we need a basher to bash the top of that off. Well, maybe not. Let's just get in here and start it out. I can kill one person. So that's fun. Let's get this sealed up here. Okay. I'm going to send a climber over. Oh, everybody's coming up that. And we are falling down. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted to see. So we'll just build up over this. Wow. No, sir, I don't like it. Where are we falling? Through that. This looks identical to this. Oh, it's flipped around. The way the pixels align, if you're moving down the pixels, you don't fall through. But if you're moving up the pixels, you totally do. Ew. Alright, so we need a builder here. Here. Wow. It's going to take a whole bunch of builders to get up over the chain. And of course, we need a workhorse to do that. Anyway, alright, let's back this up. Let's actually go all the way back. Let's actually just nuke the level and start over. Too bad. Also, we're very close to running out of time. It's going to be a timer scam kind of level. We had replay there. I didn't want it, but we had it. Alright, so you get going. You seal us up. So one builder will get us all the way up as long as the other lemmings aren't coming through. Let's go ahead and pop this release rate. But I think this one builder from the middle of the chain should do the trick. Alright, so I want to bash through this and then he falls. Let's go ahead and make him a floater first of all. That way we're falling from here, not here. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't see how we're going to get up onto this. Unless we build up and then build from there. I am going to do this bash, I think. If we do 2 builds and then turn around and do 2 builds from the other side, we should have it. And then a miner to get through the bridge at the end. Well, alright. This should seal. Oh, actually, I kind of wanted to bounce off the wall, but I guess this is fine, too. This just wastes 10 seconds or so. That seals up with 1. Excellent. I like it. And then his last build, it doesn't matter where we build from on this platform, we're in good shape. So we can build from there, and then from there. And come out of this with 1 builder. Then we just have to mine down through this platform. And that gets everybody home. That gets everybody Homer Simpson. Man, these chains are tricky, though. I wonder how this actually happened. Like, do you think they drew the chain as part of the tile set, not realizing that that little pixel was going to create issues? Or do you think they drew the chain specifically because they knew that that little pixel was going to create issues? Either of those things seems likely to me. Alright. We didn't even kill the one that we could have killed. Snow joke! Guys, this level is snow joke. Alright, 2 climbers, 2 bombers, 5 blockers, 9 builders, 3 bashers. I can kill 10. No miner to come down through here. I can bash over here if I can build up to it. So we're going to have to build up over here. Set a blocker down. Send a climber up over to bash through. I can send 2 climbers. One can turn around and do the bash through. The other one can bash through this. I've got 3 bashers. That's 2 of them. And then I think just with 8 builders, we should be able to get up onto this hill. Ooh, look what I found. So we don't want to just bash through this. We're going to want to build. There's probably 2 builds here, leaving 7 to get up this hill. And I can put a second blocker down over here if I want. What's my drop height look like? I think we're fine. Pretty much everywhere. Alright, let's do it. Let's get to it. Get to work. So this one's probably dead. My drop height's going to be okay here. So you're a climber. You're a climber. My man's going to be a blocker here. Thinking 2 builders should be get up and over. Yeah. I'm going to pop the release rate now. Not a hidden trap, I just didn't notice it at first because of the way the level is structured. When you pause it, it just kind of looks like a piece of the terrain. Ooh, are we going to get stuck down here? We might be getting stuck down here, which is not a good look. Well, some of us got stuck down there, and then some of us jumped into the fire trap. So, same thing, except I'm going to have a second blocker against the wall. So we don't release all the lemmings until we absolutely need to, until the time is right. I think I do want to still send 2 climbers through, though. And then we just blow up the one we don't need afterwards. So you're a blocker. And you're a blocker. Like that. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. ahead and pop that release rate. So Mr. Schnoz shows up. Alright, get you bashing. Now, we're going to have to build up over here. This build is going to be tricky. I think however you look at it. I want to make sure we get far enough over that we clear this whole fire trap. 5 builds, so like 1, 2, 3... Don't have to get all the way up, I suppose. We just have to get high enough that we can bash through. What if we come from back here? Like, the slope of this snow hill leaves something to the to be desired, but this guy's life is forfeit. I don't think we can save him. That looks like a seal, actually. And then building back the other direction, we should be okay. Let's go ahead and bomb the nerds. That's a seal. I like it. I think we're in good shape. Bash our way to victory and we're done. There's not a hidden trap up here, is there? No, we're good. I can use a builder once he's far enough in to make him not bash. Something like that. Perfect. Because we did come out of that with a couple extra builders. No problem. I mean, it was no problem. That's the... Never mind. Oh, Mr. Schnoz did all the work in that level. Thanks, buddy. Onward and upward. Way too many Triforces in this level. This is... Anyway, we have climbers, bombers, blockers, builders, bashers, and a miner. Probably 2 builders to get up over this. I can't imagine we use builders anywhere else. That is a trap if I ever did see one. We probably mine through this safely, even with people behind us. Probably going to use a bomber here. So we need... No, we need a miner here. So you gotta send a climber up. Oh, but how do we turn him around? Problematic. Because if we bash through this, we're going to need 2... Unless we can get up this with 1 builder, but I don't think we can. The problem is if we send a climber up and over, he'll climb here, and then that is death. So we don't have any floaters. I do have 2 climbers, though. How does that help me? I can send 2 climbers over, put a blocker down, so the second one bounces off the first one. The first one can mine down, then I can blow this one up. That could work. Use the second blocker down here to keep the horde from going up before we're ready. So blocker there to keep the horde in check. Which means we can pump that release rate all the way up. So we can blow up 5 of these guys. It's fine. That's 1, 2. We can blow up 3 more. We're going to need to blow someone up here. We're going to need to blow someone up here. So you're a blocker. You know what? Probably need to mine a little earlier than that. So let's get a blocker when he's all the way to the wall. Perfect. And then we can blow him up. The problem's going to be the timer again in this level. It's going to be tight. We don't want anybody bouncing off this wall here when we come back up. So this blocker, actually, you know what? We're going to redo this because this blocker needs to be much closer to this wall, so this guy doesn't have to make this trip twice. I think every second's going to count. Do you feel sorry for the ones that are exploding into their constituent pixels? Or do you feel sorry for the ones that fall into the bottomless hole between the level? Or do you feel sorry for none of them because they're computer lemmings and they don't actually matter? See, we're going to block much, much closer to the wall here. Like that. Okay, I like that better. Unfortunately, we're not going to have to time our other bombers at all because we have the neolemmix super bombers. You really got to catch him immediately after turning around. My goodness. Very little room for error on that. Alright, we should be good until he's mined all the way down and walks all the way back up. Build. Bash through. We're going to have to explode a man here, and then explode a man here. So actually, we're going to have to do that with the horde here. We don't want anybody turning around, I don't think. Well, I don't know. We got 2 minutes. So I think I want to blow this guy up as soon as the last one in the horde turns around. So we've got a couple of spaced out lemmings to work with to turn into bombers. I think that's the master play here. Something like this. Yeah, see, now we're kind of spaced out because we're going to need those bombers. So this guy's going to explode. Actually, no, the climber's going to explode first. So I really only need one guy spaced out from the rest, which we've got 2, and probably this guy too would be safe. But so we need to blow somebody up here. Nobody's going to turn around. Everybody's fine. And then this guy will blow up. We want to make sure we don't leave a pixel for everybody to fall into the pancake batter. Boiling cream soda? Right there. Perfect. I think we're good. Excellent. We got 30 seconds. I think we'll make it. I don't know how we do that faster, honestly. Playing around with releasing the horde at different times would probably do it. If we release the horde a little bit later, we'd have more space lemmings to work with. Ooh, because yeah, it's going to be tight. It's going to be real tight. Oh, we didn't do it. They were not too impressed with our attempt on this level. Okay. Let's actually pop the release rate later then. So climber. Climber. We only need one spaced lemming. I think the idea is we need more options for those lemmings are going to be spaced at. Unless there's a better way to do this situation, but if there is, I can't think of what it might be. Need to blow you up. Actually, this might look a little better, honestly. We'll get the builder. Maybe at the second build is when I'll blow this thing up here. Everybody comes out a little sooner. So you don't want to blow them up immediately because everybody falls into the pancake batter as we're building. The boiling cream soda, whatever it is. Wouldn't want to speculate. Because we not only need to make it over the bridge, but we also need the bash tunnel to work. Alright, let's... One, two, three... I'm going to blow them up here. This looks like it should be okay. I wish I had spaced that out a little better, but... Oh, we didn't. The release rate. Shoot! I think we're still... I don't know. We're still waiting on Lemmings to enter the level with a minute. I don't know. That's a long way to walk. There's no way. There's no way. No way at all. And I think we're going to lose a Lemming here anyway. We do. We lose one Lemming there. So, we have to up the release rate earlier. I think the general idea is sound. We need to blow this bomber up right after the big horde turns away from him, so the next Lemming through has some space to blow this up safely. It doesn't even need to be a lot of space, just a little bit of space will do the trick. So a climber, blocker up against the wall over here. So right there. Let's set the release rate all the way up after the blocker and see if these guys are spaced out enough for it to make all the difference. I actually liked when I blew the bomber up. Right when I started this build. It was perfect. Ew! No, no, no. I don't think so, kids. Let's block a little bit further away from the wall so our miner doesn't dig a tunnel down into the Hades down there. So I started pumping the release rate as soon as that first Lemming bounced off that blocker. And we'll see what that looks like. There we go, that's much better. Much better. And it's just going to be, once the horde here, the horde ends right about here. So yeah, we got plenty of Lemmings to choose from once we're ready to do it. I just hope the timing kind of lines up. If the timing doesn't line up very well, we're in bad shape. And it looks like it's not. Oh, maybe. The horde is starting to bounce off. We're blowing up a lot later than I would like to. Yeah, they gotta walk all the way back in a minute. I don't think I like it. We have one more basher. Is there a way a basher could be useful here? I don't know. I was trying to think of a way to use a basher to get the lemmings more kind of compact here. But I don't think that's in the cards either. Yeah, so we've only got 30 seconds from that point. That horde did not line up well. Are you going to make it in 30 seconds, my friend? I don't think so. Yeah, we got to blow this bomber at a time when this builder just about starts, but also at a time when the horde is just about bounced off the blocker. It's not going to make it. Alright, so the general strategy is sound, unless I could think of a way to compress them a little more. All I have to do that with is one basher, though. I don't see how to do it. Oh, it's frustrating. I needed 19 more lemmings in the last second there. Alright, so that time I released the horde as soon as the first guy came off of a blocker. This time I'm going to release the horde once the fourth lemming hits the ground. Right there. Let's see what this looks like. It's just going to be a matter of finding this timing. That's all this level is. Once those two events line up, we'll be in good shape. It's just a matter of making it happen. Like right here would be a good time to blow them up. Because all the lemmings are walking this way. This guy blows up later in the level. Everybody behind him gets saved. I certainly don't have time for him to walk all the way over here and touch a blocker and then all the way back. That's for sure. Looks like that's bad timing again. So we're going to start our bridge. Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Horde's coming right as we start the bridge. I'm going to blow the bomber at the end of this horde. We're having the same problem we did last time. Same problem we did last time. So maybe I am missing something here. How can I delay the horde a little bit? I guess we just keep stepping through one lemming at a time. This time we tried the fourth lemming. If we try the fifth lemming, then the sixth, and so on. Until we get it right. So we'll get a little closer each time. We are a little closer this time, honestly. I'm going to let it play out and see how close we get. Last time, we had 19 lemmings to put in the hole as we ran out of time. As we go further and further into Oh No More Lemmings, we're going to have more and more of these lemmings where the timer is the main issue. So that was it for Lemmings. I think next time we'll see what we have, how we have to adjust. Definitely better than last time, I gotta say. We're gonna get further. We might have it, actually. We might get there. Mr. Schnoz, bring it on home, my friend. 9 seconds. Can you get home? You got it. Whoo! Yeah, I think if you blow up at maybe... Or if you pop the release rate at maybe the 6th or 7th Lemming, it might have been perfect. 2 blower uppers. 2 blockers. A bunch of builders, some bashers, 1 miner, 1 digger. Let's look for my hidden traps. And here too. Okay, so we're going to build over this trap. I think we're going to have to break through this wall somehow. Got 3 bashers. So I think if we bash through this, maybe bash through this, build over that, mine down this. I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. We'll just see what happens. That was fine. I'm okay with that. Whatever you gotta do, man. I'm not sure if we'll walk up over this or not. We do not. Okay, then we will turn this guy into a blocker over here. Right there. Go ahead and pop this release rate up. Gonna want a second blocker here. The next trap is where? It's way up over there. Okay. So I think we can... I wonder if we can bash through this. I should build, right? I should build up over this. Yeah, because I'm not going to need the builders anywhere else. I think I need to build. I think if I try to bash through this wall and bash through this wall, we're just going down into the drink. That'll seal with 1, which I like. And because that's sealed, I can blow the blocker now. I want this to seal as well. Blow this blocker. I want to look at this bash tunnel, actually. How are we doing? We'll bash through this. This is fine. And then I'm going to start mining. Hopefully they'll all turn around in the mining tunnel. Nice. Turn our miner into a basher. Actually, we're going to let him mine one more time. Perfect. I want to make sure that we come in under this button here, and that should do it. We should be done with this level. Doesn't look like the timer is going to be an issue. I think we are Dunsky Doodles here. That does sound like a name for a Lemmings level. Dunsky Doodles would fit right in. The alternative is to build over the trap, but then as I'm bashing the tunnel here, people bounce off and get caught in the trap the other direction. Just a big, messy Splattercakes. Nobody's interested. Let's make sure we get it right the first time. No issues. Totally stormed that level. Can you do it to the next one? I'm quoting the level ending compliments from the first Lemmings that we already played. Trying to bring back the good old days. Ah, excuse me. I had to sneeze. But I had the foresight to mute my microphone before that happened. So nobody had to listen to this splattery nonsense coming out of my head. I try to be a considerate YouTuber. You know, when time and inclination allow. Why aren't we done? Oh, we got a blocker. Sorry, man, I forgot about you. Perfect. And I think that'll wrap us up for today. We'll end on this 1990s movie reference, which is another way you just name a Lemmings level. Just reference any movie from the 1990s and you're golden. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.